up, man?
How you doing, brother?
How you doing? How you doing?
Chilling?
I'm gonna try and run around before it gets too busy. All right, guys, welcome back to another one. Hey, look at. It's gonna be so much fun today. We are out at Spocom 2024 out here in Anaheim. Man, everybody's already loaded in here a little early, so I'm gonna do my best to run around, show you all this good stuff that's going on out here today, and it's gonna be another fun one. So you guys hang out, drop those comments, and let me know what you think. All right, we're gonna get at it. Let's get going. All right, guys, so we're in it. We're gonna start walking some rows. I'm just gonna show you what's out here. I'm just gonna run through, do my best to show you everything with music playing and all of that. You know how it goes. The big events, they always have DJs running. It's always good music playing and everything else. So we're just gonna walk some rows. I'm gonna show you what's out here. I mean, I can already tell there's a ton of good stuff. So I'll try and run through, and I'll pause at certain ones, and you know, everything from the wide-body FRS to the wide-body Genesis. Let me zoom out a little bit for you guys. There we go. Through the STI. I've seen this in a couple places now. I saw him all the way up in Wekfest, Seattle. So got a bunch of good 370s. I mean, you guys know how it's gonna go. I'm just gonna keep walking through, and I'm just gonna swing back and forth. You see how long this row? Look how far this thing goes. So we're gonna have some VIP stuff. Try not to like haul ass through this too much, but the wide bodies are nice. Bunch of wide body stuff so far. Looks good though. Get a little bit further away from the stage. You've got a really nice MK4. This is left-hand drive, but I mean, the color on it, the matching with the works wheels, that's cool. Check out the Regas on this NSX. This is something we don't get to see very often, because Regas are almost always white or black. I don't know that I've ever seen a blue set of Regas on this. You know, the blues are always like a TE or an Advan or something like that. So I really for the Regas, that's a good look. Got some of the Hondas down here. Look, on a set of works, looks good on the works wheels. Like I've been saying, the newer body Hondas, you know, both the Civics and the Accords, I mean, even the FL5, if we really want to put it that way, they're all actually pretty big bodied compared to what they used to be. So like the bigger sets of wheels on them, you know, still looks good. But I don't know. I mean, the works on that one look great. Look, white TEs on a black car. Okay, I'm done. My next set of wheels are going to be white. That's it. My next set of wheels I'm going to put on a car have to be white. So, and then we got one of our buddies' cars, the EK hatch. Yeah. Okay, so I think, you know, I mean, besides this being just spotless under here, I love the way the current like gen Hondas, especially the West Coast ones, do underneath the hood and just keep it super clean. But this body, EK, with some white wheels like that, oh, I'm done. That's it. That's what I want. The Midori green, this is by far, like, for like a USDM classic, I mean, I have to go. Like, I love the Midori green setup. He's got the little JDM thin sides, the spoon calipers, spoon wheels. He's got the Recaro seats swapped in with the little spoon with the flip up. Oh man, yeah, the Midori green. Oh, you guys, I'm sure somebody spotted the little headlight covers too, and the little like clear bra cover piece up here. Those are all sought after pieces. They definitely are one of those, you know, ones where You know, they get them from Europe or they get them from Australia or something, depending on which ones they are. You got G35, super wide body. The front fenders on this thing look like they're supposed to be on the back. Look how wide this car is. That is crazy, crazy. And then coming up after that, that's the car right there, that EK9 on some Mugens. That's okay. So, like I said, the black one over here, yeah, that's I'm that color. Okay, the black one there in right-hand drive, so a true EK9 with, we'll run back over here with a white set of wheels. All right, I'm done. That's it. That's my next setup right there. That's it. That's the next car in line. If you guys follow me, don't be surprised if you see that soon. All right, full spoon setup, right-hand drive, ITR. Again, it doesn't get better than that. The spoon stuff is so clean, fits the car so well. It's like a really clean OEM plus type of setup on a car. And then next to that, you got the USDM one. I mean, not that I got anything against the USDM one. It looks great too. That Phoenix yellow color. Then we got one of our buddies here. You guys even know what this is? I mean, okay, so it's a Mitsubishi. Here, I'll give you guys that. And it has the full running gear of an Evo. Okay, full running gear of an Evo in this odd little cool, like, sport utility, like mini sport ute type of crossover vehicle. So it's a 3-door too, because it's got a rear sliding. But really just, actually the paint on it looks great. But it's just a cool but weird, like, Mitsubishi setup. So you see the RVR here. I actually really like it. And again, you guys know, like, anytime somebody gets the opportunity to import something that's different, that I completely appreciate. So he imported himself a really cool vehicle. Next to it, his Evo 4, because I know the owner. The Evo 4, well, we've actually done a review on this one, drove this one around, and kind of went through this one in full. So it doesn't surprise me that, he's got, matching but not matching, Mitsubishi almost Evos, since the other one runs a full Evo, drivetrain, running gear, and everything else. But yeah, the pair of them look awesome together. I wish this thing had big, huge fog lights like this one. That would be awesome. Let me show you guys. We got a really clean 510 over here. Oh man, like really clean USDM. It's got the Recaros in it. Man, this looks good. This definitely look good. And then next to our buddy with all his Evo stuff, we got a 4-door 34 with a 2-door GTR next to it. I mean, it looks good. I was talking about this at the last one where I was like, I'd take a 4-door over a 2-door. I mean, just on price alone, but it actually looks really good. Look how good the 4-door looks. I mean, the 2-door is super aggressive. The 2-door is nuts. Okay, we know that. Like, 2-door GTR is the car, and Fast and Furious and the whole Paul Walker thing and everything else, definitely made this car. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Would you guys take the 2-door over the 4-door? I mean, if it was a non-GTR, would you still take it that way? I don't know. It really is a gorgeous car. Definitely. So let's see what else we got. We got the Corolla over here. That one's left-hand drive. That one's pretty cool. I actually saw a right-hand drive version of one earlier today. The 33 in the purple. Man, this one we got to see at one of the other meets up in LA, running Advan GTs. But the big thing for me is, this is crazy. So he's got the ARC like intake box, but also the Nismo carbon like intakes, Tomei turbos, like full Tomei built block and everything. That's crazy, crazy, crazy. Another 34. But one thing I'm really enjoying, and you know, we'll get to keep doing this, is the more and more imports that are allowed in, you know, the more right-hand drive, you know, just cool cars we get to see. So running through, that was a right-hand drive S14. You got right-hand drive 180, you know, S13 here, full race prep DC5. I mean, full race prep, wide body, the whole spiel on that one. Again, another wide body S2K, full race prep, full aero, full Voltex, everything. I mean, that one's super cool. Next to that, we're running down. We've got the 35. It's T-Spec, so one of the special editions. T-Spec in Millennium Jade Green. Although, really outside of the 34, I don't know that anything else should be Millennium Jade Green. I mean, the 34 just kind of owns it. It looks good in a 35, but the 34 definitely just owns that. I mean, how crazy is this row? So we got a 33 here, 35, wide body race prepped S2K, wide body DC5R, right-hand drive 180, right-hand drive 13. Then we got what, a 34 down there? Oh man, this row is awesome. So we got a couple Mustangs coming up. We've got the R35, a couple Hondas, another S2000, and like this light blue with a pink highlight on it. Big turbo. I mean, just a crazy row. All right, we're gonna go down. I'm gonna show you this big Supra. That's gonna bring us close back to the stage. So I'll make my U-turn, come back the other way, and we'll keep talking. Let me show you guys this. That's just, my goodness, you know, that's definitely a 2,000 horsepower turbo right there, if the rest of it's built that way. We got our buddy Tommy here from IM doing his thing. He's getting prepped for his show. They look him up, because he's got one coming up here pretty much like Spocom, same size, everything else that he's doing. So he's getting ready to start it real big with the IM America, so you guys check that out. And all right, let me get down here. I'm gonna head back the other direction, and we'll keep doing this.
Yeah, you know that I hate being alone, yeah. 아침에 오면 이놈만 생각하는데 난 원래 질투만 하는데 You looking so fly again 난 친구 사이 남아서 We better be better friends, oh no. We better be better friends. Oh, 이러면 되는데 Oh, 겁이 많아도 I'm taking all my chances, babe. I've been wondering 시간 되는지 5시간 차이 나도 You're my queen. I've been going all through my phone, yeah. 문장 많은지 알고 싶어서, yeah. You've been calling, hitting on my line, babe. 이제 니들어 하기 싫어져. You always hit me on my line, babe. I was thinking about you all day long.
All right, guys, so let's walk down another row. Let me show you guys what's going on down here. We got a bunch of wide body FRSs, 86s. You got the little pink STI with the pink, two different color pinks, you know. Little 86 FRS. We got some guys playing some music. They've got the games all set up. They've got the Aventador up here, all good. And then back on the opposite side, we got a bunch of stanced out cars. So we got the Lexus, you got some Emmets on the Honda, another 86, a couple 86s, of course. They're, again, if you guys, you know, for all you guys that are following me, you guys have been seeing everything. You know, I just did that review on my nephew's second gen. He's got the BRZ, but it was, you know, like a his and hers. He's got his BRZ. She's got, you know, a GR86. And, I mean, both first gen and second gen, these cars are everywhere. And they're built every direction like you can build them. So they're really cool because if you want a track prepped one, you build a track prepped one. If you want one like my nephew's car that's stanced out, that can drift, you know, that's what he's doing with his. So it's really cool that I really enjoy the new 86, you know, BRZ, that whole setup. because they're just, they're so diverse in what you can do. There's so many different ways to build them. Is EG right here on some MF10s, right-hand drive, nice and clean. That you guys know I'm shopping, so that's kind of what I'm doing right now. trying to see what the next car is going to be. An EG or maybe an EK. I think in between the two, I kind of like the EK a little bit better, unless I can find a super clean CRX. If I can find a super clean CRX, that would definitely be the way to go. But see, here's a prime example of what I was talking about. The new GR. This one's full HKS everything. These are like Motons, I think. Two-way adjustable. Got the titanium carbing brace with the little cross brace, with the rear brace. Full HKS. This is great. This is just beautiful here like this. Here, let me give you guys a little bit. I had you super wide angle. There we go. With the Advans on it, there's nothing about that I could complain about. I mean, that's a cool car. So let's see what else we got down here. We got really clean EG. We saw this one up at San Jose. K-swapped. He's kind of got the the Kanjo theme set up on it. He's got the Sticky DilJoe and Chronicles on the back, Rywire, Art of Attack, all of that good stuff. Along with the the Jason mask, which is definitely how they like to do it in Japan on the Kanjo style stuff. So we've got USDM Type R, still has the Type R front end, which is cool. Still running the Mugens. Bronze looks great on the car. He's trying to figure out how he wants to display his hood. He had it displayed. He was actually up at San Jose too, and had it displayed. Then we've got the the limited edition yellow FK8 on some Mugens with some AP Racing, with some AP Racing calipers. Man, that one's cool. And then if you're not race car enough, why not do a wide body GR, 8.6, with the little hydraulic lifters and everything else, running the white. Oh, the white looks so good. The white Advan GTs, they look so good. And I mean, since you're gonna do all of this anyways, why don't you do a little something under the hood? A little different, turbo it. This is crazy. So it's all Skunk 2 stuff. It's got the Skunk 2 valve cover and everything else. So man, this looks really good. KWs with the adjustable top hats, for more camber and everything else. Everything looks super custom. But yeah, so another wide body GR. Got like the Veris setup on that one, and then just a crazy wide body FD in the Pennzoil in the Pennzoil booth over here. Oh, that's our buddy with the Miata that we always see. Well, we'll come back to that one. But these two right here in the Pennzoil with the FD and the GR, those two look great. We'll keep running down. We got the Liberty Walk Vet, wide body. All the Liberty Walk stuff I actually really like. I think it looks really sexy. Look at how many 8.6s, both first gens and second gens that we're coming across. We got two more. We got a first gen, second gen here, wide body. We got another first gen over here. I think I'm just gonna have to reference them as first gen and second gen, so I don't have to say 8.6 and GR and all of this other stuff. I'm just gonna say first gen and second gen. Look, you got another one. That's wide bodied. He's got like arrow on arrow down here. I kind of like it though. I like the splitter idea underneath the carbon, because every time you come up and down a driveway, instead of bending and breaking carbon, you just scrape the splitter, and if the splitter's not carbon and can handle it, it's so much easier just to replace the splitter, after you've scratched it so much, that, hey, it's no big deal. I'm gonna walk down the rest of this row. We're starting to get close to the stage again. If you guys can see in the background there, they're practicing their little dance routines that they're gonna do later on. But yeah, so we got a couple of the stingers. I wish the stingers had a little bit more love, but they just didn't, and it's too bad because overall they are a good car. But yeah, let me walk down here. We'll get close to the stage. We'll do this thing again, and I'll play some music over it, and we'll do another row after that. After I show you guys this awesome Suzuki K truck. I love this thing. Wide-bodied, everything else. Yeah, we like that. All right, so I'm going to go down. We're going to get close to the stage, and I'm going to show you the rest of these cars.
하고 싶으면 좀 말해. I wanna know, yeah. I'm not alone, yeah. 후회되지 않게 tell me 지금 좋아하는지. I could pull up anytime 난 기다리고 있지. You remind me of a time 그때 좋았었지.
All right, guys. So let's walk another row. Let me take you down through this. This is the last row for the front half of the section. You know, the GS, the left-hand drive, so it's not an Aristo, but that one's definitely on my bucket list of cars too. That one's definitely one of the ones I want to come up with. I don't know, the like old school spokes or like the Emmett style wheels and everything on the newer cars. I actually like the way those look. Like, it's kind of cool that they're throwing them on a Honda. You know what I mean? So that's pretty cool. I like that. We're gonna go down through. We got a couple STIs coming up. This is one of my top, like, probably 5, maybe top 5 in the EGs. I really like the way he's done it. I love the works wheels that are a little deep dish. I love that instead of just clearing the hood, they cleared it with a little like rainbow flake in it. And it just looks really clean. It's done a little extra versus, just that OEM plus, and I definitely like it. Paired up with the EM1, like, they look great together. We've got the Kobe edition Honda that's all Lakers and Kobe. This is probably the first time I've been past this car where he's not playing his own music. But this car, Kobe themed, is actually really, really impressive. I mean, he's got like all the Kobe stuff going down through the door cut-ins and everything else. He's got basketball. He's got like rings. The whole kind of spiel on it. It's actually like really, really well done. Especially for like something that's themed. Hey, how's it going? Especially something that's themed like that. It looks really good. Let's get walking down a little bit further from the stage. Here's that Mazda we were talking about. Here's that little Miata. I really like the guy, the choice of like color combination and everything else. The blue and the yellow, the blue and kind of the goldish looks good. I don't know how he got these bridge seats to sit so low, because they really do sit in there low. And I love the Advan Yokohama wheel. I need that too. I said we were shopping, didn't I? That Yokohama, the Advan wheel, I need that. The little Vertex wheel, I definitely like that. Maybe for the next build. We got Concept 3. They got a couple cars out here. They're a really fun shop. They do a ton of stuff. If you guys don't know, look them up. His reels and like IG and everything are hilarious. They bring in all customer cars and just talk about all the like odd stuff that's going on in customers' cars, all like the broken stuff and everything else. It's really hilarious. Look them up and you can check out the owner. He's hilarious. They really put together something fun. So we've got a couple really nice Evos, all wide body Voltec stuff. full race prepped with the aero, everything else. They look incredible. I mean, I'm not normally like I don't know. What do you guys think? You like I mean, that's the argument, you know, is it the Subaru or is it the Mitsubishi? Is it the STI or is it the Evo? So, I mean, they both look really good. I think the older Evo is definitely more my style. Wide bodied and everything else, man, it looks really good. So this G35 has been on the scene for a long time. For years, as far as I can remember. And he's done just a really incredible job of just keeping everything super clean. Everything's polished. Everything's done, which is what I really like about it. It's a really clean, complete project. He always does a really good job of like displaying and everything else. We've got a Fairlady Z. We've got the I guess the last or previous gen Prius, but compared to the new Prius, that previous gen doesn't even compare. The new Prius, I know it's funny that I talk about a Prius like this, but the new Prius looks so good, dumped out and everything else. I've seen him a bunch of times. This is by far one of my absolute favorite Miatas. Okay. I mean, there's a lot done really, really well, but this one here, anytime I see this one, this is one of my favorites. He's got little carbon add-ons, everything else. Everything sits super nice. Everything's really clean. You know, he's got the carbon roof, but he added the little rain rail, which is awesome. If you guys have ever driven a Miata, you know how that goes. The little rain rail is always in the way. You know, you're always, anytime you put the window down, you're always getting drenched. He's got the charger set up inside of it. So he's got the supercharger, all the little carbon bits and everything else have been added on this, and everything about it is just super, super clean. This by far, now, not knocking them, everybody has their own personality and everything else. I would have done a different set of wheels, but here's the thing, is they are wed sports, and they are very, very period correct for the car. I mean, he's got brakes, he's got everything else. I really do. I really like this car. Let me, I'm going to run down. I'm going to show you guys the rest of this, and then what we'll start doing is we'll start finishing out the back of this place, and running through. How good does this look? The Toyota, like, CH, whatever it is. I mean, that's not one you normally get to see that looks like that good. But I mean, hey, that's how it goes. That thing looks great. Let's run down here. We got a couple more cars to look at, and then we'll head over and do another row. So look, the Evos, more and more we're getting to see. It's actually done really nice. We're starting to bring in some right-hand drive ones, which is good to see. Let's see what else we got down here. We got a Charger dumped out, and then a couple Mustangs. All right, cool. Let's turn around. We'll head back up the other way. I'll show you guys what else is in the back, and we'll start making our way through the back. All right.
You're never all alone, alone. You're never all alone, alone, alone. You're never all alone, alone. Yeah. You always hit me on my line back. I was thinking about you all day lately. You got me feeling so damn wavy. Take a couple pulls of you daily. You're never all alone, alone. You're never all alone, alone.
All right, guys. Let's just walk the back. We're gonna start over here on the edge. This is kind of where we left off. We're gonna start on this. Let's just see if we can do the whole back half in one run. It probably isn't gonna happen because you know how that goes. I'm like, one take. I haven't had to say that in a long time. I definitely tried to shoot stuff when, you know, years back, and I'd be like, yeah, let's do one take. Yeah, let's do one take, and it never happened. But let's run down through these, man. Millennium Jade Green R34 M Spec. I'll go back to that. Let me show you. Let's take a look at who got tucked over here in the corner, because these cars are actually really, really good. You got the STIs, all wide-bodied. You've got the big body Lexus VIP. You've got the Chaser dumped out. He was at Wekfest up in San Jose, kind of tucked over by the like Wekfest like apparel booth and all of that. This car, the lighting doesn't do it justice. But it's a beautiful, beautiful green Project Muse. This one looks great. This one used to be red, but that car looks so good. Let me see. We'll run you guys through. Look, we're gonna go all the way down there. There are so many cars here. Usually, like last year, there was nowhere near this amount of cars. This is actually really crazy that there's that many here this time. Supercharger on the M3 looks good. Nice, like true wide body race car Z4. That one, I mean, there's Atashi wrapped everything else. And then we're going to come over to the Millennium Jade Green M Spec Nur on Endless with the 3-spoke Volks. This is the top of the top for an R34. Okay, there's absolutely nothing anybody can say. I mean, you guys can try and say something, but there's nothing. There's no negatives about this car. Like there just isn't. I mean, if you want full Nismo, full everything, you know, it's got the green carbon. It's perfect. It really is. There's nothing. That's all I can say is that it's perfect. I'm gonna come back, take 42 photos of it, because you know, as much as I wouldn't do an R34 GTR, like that right there is, you know, a 200K, you know, a 200K setup. For you guys that have really good eyes, we got the 34, but let me come back to that FD because I know somebody saw that and was already getting ready to drop in the comments, you know, hey, how did you walk past that FD with the swap? Big V8 swap, turbo, the whole spiel. I mean, that's crazy. Crazy. All right, let's run through. We'll sneak past the Lambo here. Look at, so this MK4 is probably one of the nicest. I definitely call this one a full show car. I mean, you'd feel too bad about driving this. Full Varus kit, works wheels, everything's titanium under the hood. I mean, and it's all just super, super well done. I would feel guilty putting this on the road anywhere besides to and from a trailer. But like I said, full Varus kit. He's got Max Rito steering wheel. That's man, that one definitely nice. There's the quality of the cars that are out here, not just the number of them, because there's a ton of them out here this time. But it's not just a numbers thing. Like really, the quality of the cars that are out here are incredible. Got another Z. Got all the ITVs on it. I mean, look, we got the Y-Body Studio RSR. Another. Well, this one's the second gen, but another. 8.6 FRS BRZ. I don't even know how to. Second gen. But yeah, all the carbs and everything on this. This looks so good, so clean. We've got the what's this one? M4 with a full Adro kit. Let me see if I can get you guys. There we go. M4 with the Adro kit. Man, that Adro kit is crazy. That's like a $20,000 kit on top of that brand new M4. Got a nice Lex? Oh, full mod perfume setup on it. Got the ARC box in it. Everything's been kind of custom dipped, custom colored, and then offset with the green TEs. that's cool. That looks really good. Looks like we're back in a little VIP section. We got a couple more. We got the Lex. Check that out. We got a Grand National out here. That's impressive. We don't get to see a lot of Grand Nationals. I mean, they're just, there's so few that survived anymore. It's always good to see one. What we got down here? We got a little Infinity setup. You got the Q50s. You got the G35, G37. Handful of really good ones. Again, there's a ton of just really clean cars out here right today. You got another M4 dumped out, just sitting on the floor. That looks good. I like how he's got the matching skateboard deck. That's pretty cool. Let's see what else we got. Works wheels. You know what? If I had a bigger body car, I would definitely be down for some Works wheels. They look really good. The Works Emotions, all of those. They definitely look clean. And this whole group, this is Unknown VQs is this group, and this is something I was saying at one of the other places where I really like when they group everybody up and the car clubs come out. I think a full car club with like all their vehicles and everything else really does add, to these big events like this. You've got the right-hand drive Evo wagon, which, man, that thing's crazy. That was one of the ones I got to shoot for one of the IM videos that I was helping them out with. Nice SEMA M3 wagon. Got the dumped out R8, race prep Porsche. The Motul Porsche always comes out for this. I always get to see him. A90, really, really clean S2K. I know there's a fight about the jeweled headlights with the little LED headlights, but on this car, this setup, this looks good. You got the HKS Charger kit on it, all the ARC goodies underneath. That rocking the CEs with some stop techs. That actually looks really good. Voltex rear wing. Man, that's crazy, crazy. Then we got the wide-body R35 after that. Again, I've seen this one a handful of times. This one's super clean. This guy actually takes it out to a bunch of different events at different meets and everything else, which is crazy because full wide-body on the Avan GTs and everything else, and he's driving it around. So, I mean, that's cool. We got a couple more rows to go. Let me see what I can do. We got some vendors still setting up down this way. We got Easy Motorsports. We've got Performance. What are they? We got a couple seat companies. They're playing some music, so I'm gonna run past them. I like this. He's got the Model 3. I know we always fight about the Model 3s and how good they look, but wide body dumped out. It's funny, he's on a quick release steering wheel and everything else. So he definitely lost all the controls that the Model 3 comes with. Okay, so we're down here with this is the Prolific group. They always have just some killer cars. So wide body, second gen. We got the Veris kitted Evo. We got another Veris kitted Evo. One of the things about this group is all their cars are all done. It's never any like half project stuff for them. So like, I don't know, you got the M4, you got another Evo. Look how clean all of their cars are. They definitely like their Veris kits. I mean, but how can you not? Like they look incredible. All the way down through their Z. Nice wide body. Like it's so clean. I mean, the fenders, the rear over fenders, everything looks really, really like just The thing about this group is all of their cars are just super, super clean. And then we come back down. I couldn't even swing back and forth. That's how many cars they have down here and how clean they are. Let me zoom out a little bit for you guys. There we go. The 35 wide-bodied, got a bunch of polished stuff under the hood. You got a first-gen wide-bodied. Like, every single one of their cars is just super, super clean. Full carbon fiber STI, a little STI hatch. I mean, that's another one. Somebody in their group added a Huracan. That's cool. I mean, got a big wing on the back, and it's a Huracan, so that's fun. We got the little Porsche, and then Miata that I saw when I was coming in. I definitely like this Miata too. The TC4s on it look great. I love the way the car sits and everything else. It's definitely really clean. We've got a big old Land Cruiser. Some of these Land Cruisers are coming around too for their for right-hand drive versions. I've been looking at those too. You got the drift prepped A90. You got the group behind me that wanted to play music, so we're gonna skip past this A90 real quick and head away from those auto fashion guys playing music on me, but that's okay. I mean, it is good music. Let's run down here into the corner. I'll show you guys. See a lot of good like older Evos. I mean, a lot of really nice ones. So that one, again, the Evos are making that comeback. Let's do this back corner. We got a bunch of good Hondas and some other stuff back here. Let me show you guys. Nice little DC5 on some Graham lights. You got the Euro bumpered Integra. I like the Euro bumper. I've seen this one around a while. It's got the little like weird fog light placement underneath the turn signals. It's kind of cool. We've got the coupe, black on white. The black on white looks so good. You guys know. I mean, the EM1 with, I think it's the Mod Perfume front end on it. Some Mugans. How's it going, sir?
Right.
Good. And then we got our buddies, the other EM1, where he's got the matching wheels to the valve cover. And then everything else under the hood, as you guys can see, is super clean on this car. And he drives this one a lot, which is always impressive when you have a car that's really well done, but still is able to be driven around. Got a couple Supras. Got this one with the Adro rear wing, Adro front lip. One of my favorite CRVs, dumped out on some Volks with some Willwoods on it. Like, I don't know, something about this one. I just love the idea and the style of it. We got a couple. Well, we got a paired up FL5 with an FK8, all Mugen stuff. So from the wheels to the body kit, rear wing, and everything else. And then next to that, you've got the FK8, and then of course they had to put the little Moto Compacto in between them. It's kind of interesting. Let me see if I can show you guys. So you get the FK8, right? Which, did feel kind of biggish compared to the old school Hondas, but, kept that kind of smaller feel to it. So you've got that. And then as you come right down to the FL5 just looks so much bigger. It's crazy how every generation the car just seems to get bigger and bigger and bigger. I mean, I really... I wish they'd get back to almost like the K-car type of, small CRX type size vehicles, but I don't think we'll ever get back there. It's crazy. This is Eagle Talon. So this one shared everything with like the Mitsubishi Eclipse. That one's super clean, like OEM stock clean. Still has the original window sticker on it too, which is pretty cool. You got right-hand drive STI Forester, which that's special because that's not 25 years or older at this point. So they had to bring that in special. We've got a super dumped out ITR, which is cool to see it done a little different. He's done some work CRs. He's got like the little curb feelers, kind of that lowrider, you know, crossover, which is pretty cool. I like that. Another FK8. You got the TSI Conquest down here, unless it's the Mitsubishi, and then it's man, I can't think of what it's called. I was trying to remember before I walked away from it. I can't remember. You guys remind me. There's the TSI Conquest was one, I think is what it was. What was the a Styron? That's what it was. There was the Conquest and the Styron. Those were the two models that crossed over, just like the Talon over there, which that's pretty cool. I like when they bring out something different, and you know, you get to see something a little different. So that puts us almost all the way through the back half of this a Spocom. So you guys, let me know what you think. Drop those comments. I'll go through in the little sections where we had heavy music playing and everything else, and I wasn't able to show you stuff. I'll go back through those areas, and I'll definitely show you what's going on in those areas too. So you guys, let me know what you think. Drop those comments. What do you guys think? Do you like Spocom? They had a ton of really great cars out here, and this place is packed. This place is probably, you know, another quarter more full than it was last time. There definitely wasn't this many cars here last time, so that's really cool. They're getting ready to do the full start. They're getting ready to let general admission come in and everything else. So I'll run through, grab some photos and everything else. So if you guys want to see the photos, check out my blog page or check out my IG. Both those links are down below. Again, as always, I appreciate you guys. Thanks for hanging out to the end. We're going to get out of here, and we're going to keep having fun. So you guys, drop those comments. Thank you again for your support, and I'll see you guys at the next one. All right, thanks.